So the way I like to think about it is, let's say your brain waves are like an orchestra in your brain, right? And you have this orchestra, you have the flutes, you have the woodwinds, you have the brass instruments, you have the cellos, you have all these different instruments that are all working together in tandem to make this beautiful sound. But let's just say all of a sudden you don't have any flutes, right? That's a problem because there's this beautiful part that's supposed to work in the orchestra that's not working. Or let's just say that the cello is so much louder than the rest of the instruments and we can't hear anything else, just the cello, right? Well, we need to kind of calm the cello down. We need to bring the flutes up. So that's what neurofeedback is. It's like looking at your brain and seeing what areas are overactive and underactive. So I'll have you like come into my studio. We'll put in BrainFit Studios. We'll put a cap on your head. And I'll look at your brain. I'll say, hey, just think about nothing. Just keep your eyes open and I'll look at what your brain's doing. Okay, now close your eyes. And then I want to look at what your brain's doing. All right, count backwards from, 200 by sevens. And it's a cognitive task. I want to see what your brain's doing under load. And so I'm going to examine your brain in those three different conditions. And I'm going to see what areas are overactive and what areas are underactive. And then I want to say, hey, this guy has got a brain that when he's trying to concentrate and focus, it's got so much theta waves, which is, as you remember, is almost when you're sleeping, like calm and deep, deep relaxation, but you need to be focusing. He's got all these theta waves showing up. I need to like down regulate those and help him focus a little bit better. So I'm going to bring up beta so he can actually focus more. And so that's all it is. It's nothing goes into your brain. We're putting these little sensors and these little electrodes on your brain, and we're actually just seeing what the brain's doing. And when your brain is doing what it's supposed to be doing, we reward it. And the rewards, there's different ways to reward. Usually it's like, you're watching like fractal images and they're really beautiful and they're big and they're, expansive and there's music playing. And when your brain's not doing what it's supposed to do, they go away. The sound stops. But when your brain is doing what it's supposed to do, you see the images. The brain really likes to get rewarded. So when the brain is doing what it's supposed to do and it's getting rewarded, it likes that a lot. So this is why neurofeedback is so effective. It's because outside of, medications and outside of like mindfulness and meditation and all these different things, this is a modality. This is a treatment method that actually trains your nervous system to regulate itself. So,
which is the key.
Which is the key. And so after about 20 sessions, 30, serious situations about 40, after about this many sessions, the brain permanently is in a different state.